It's not you, I'll see.
Open your eyes.
And
This guy needs to relax, man.
kind of jump in very quickly.
Male and female, yeah. It's like, I don't know, whatever. Show your true colors. I've shown mine.
No, you haven't shown your true colors.
That was the wrong thing to say.
But I did last
Wrap it up, wrap it up.
You waited all the way to
Wrap it up. Wrap it up and just walk away now.
that I've ever gotten. And
You're
I'm
so
not
defensive with it. Though.
because I'm not
Don't try to play the victim here, okay?
it's insulting me at this point.
It's insulting you. Oh, so this whole process is not insulting to me?
Well, I'm not here to disrespect. I'm
Well,
okay.
you know what? I ain't got time for this
Okay.
because you having a bad attitude.
Go ahead.
No,
go
this not
ahead.
this
Go
not
ahead.
even for you.
Have your moment.
You have your moment.
Like seriously, you're taking off your ring because I'm being honest with you.
Because you led me to believe that you
disrespecting you
really was
because that's
into
all
me.
that I do.
No, you don't.
You're
Because
not
if you
gonna say
did, you
that.
would have been here and said,
I don't give a fuck about a ring. Fuck a ring. That's just why I don't deal with bitches like you.
Oh, I'm a bitch now. You gonna call me a bitch in my face?
I don't deal with women like you.
Fuck you. Fuck it.
Nah, fuck.
Fuck you.
Bye.
Get good.
And
Watch
fix-
my eyes to the next dick, boy.
Nah, watch your wig, cause it keeps sliding.
Who
It's
the
been
fuck
sliding
do
since
you
day
think
one.
I am?
Your wig been
You
sliding
ain't married
since
to
day
no
one.
average bitch,
Peace
boy.
out.
Shut the fuck up.
Peace out.
Oh, you're so fucking
You
old.
mad because I'm telling the truth. I have clearly realized that this is not the woman for me. She has proven herself to be ignorant.
What the hell am I watching? What the hell am I watching at 3 a.m. in the morning? Do I press play now?
Has proven herself to be stereotypical. I feel betrayed. So fuck her. I don't give a fuck at this point. I don't.
How is he just popping bottles? Man is popping bottles.
I mean, I don't know.
Wait, really?
I'm not losing her again. She's unique.
Putting up any kind of a fight with me or solo, it's sad. Not sad, laughable.
Oh my god.
I thought if he goes anywhere, I'd hunt him down.
Where do we even begin when it comes to this episode? I really have no words. I'm absolutely speechless. Absolutely speechless. I have no words. The Carlton and Diamond situation went from 0 to 100. It went from a engagement process to a reading session.
That's just why I don't deal with bitches like you.
Oh, I'm a bitch now. You gonna call me a bitch in my face?
I don't deal with women like you.
Out of nowhere, and it was everything. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, Murad_Murali. Subscribe to my podcast, please. There's going to be a new episode coming out, in relation to this particular episode of my afterthoughts, and also, combined with the Love Island Mike and Priscilla dumping. So, in combination with both of those two, it's going to be a very interesting episode indeed. But this was everything. Now, I'm reviewing both the third and fourth episode together simply because the third episode was a little bit of a filler episode. Not much took place that I was personally interested in. So I thought, let me watch the fourth just casually, just started playing how Netflix does and combine them both together. But little did I know how dramatic the fourth flipping episode was going to be.
I don't give a fuck about a ring. Fuck a ring.
Now, we're going to just focus on, Diamond and Carlton for this particular first minute of this review because I feel like I'm genuinely very, taken aback by what I was seeing. I didn't expect this to take place, and I do feel like, if it was a dating situation, different story, but because you are in a competition, you are in a process where you are literally going to be married within 4 weeks, you have a responsibility, regardless of how hard it is, to let your individual know, the person that you're interested in, of whether you're gay, bisexual, straight, or whatever you are into, because I feel like, you are literally going to marry that person within 4 weeks, and it's not fair fair on them. And you know, she does have a point. She, you know, Diamond does have a point. Like, you know, you clearly were lying to yourself. You're lying to me. Like, how this is a process of where you've just, you know, engaged. You were engaged here. This is not a situation where we're dating. This is an engagement. If it is an engagement and we're going to be married in 3-4 weeks, you need to be as transparent as possible from the get-go. Now, from his perspective, it can be very hard and emotional, bring back a lot of trauma as well. So I feel like I can understand where he's coming from, but regardless of how hard it is, because of the serious, quick, fast-paced process of being married, you have to say everything as much as you can. And she was trying to be communicative. She was trying to sit there, talk to him, you know, air it all out. He was having none of it. He got very defensive because his past PTSD trauma must have triggered him, and it went off to a whole new situation.
Fuck you, fucker.
It went off to a whole new flipping situation, and then he was like, oh, you know, your wig's coming off, I can see this. She grabs the ring, she throws it into the pool, then she throws her drink on him, then she walks around and says, you know, look up, like everything that was TV gold. Do you understand? That was TV gold. It was everything. It was dramatic. It was powerful. It was intense. It was gripping. It was a moment. It was a moment. When he called her the B word, I was thinking, this is what you're not going to do, because now she's going to turn it into a whole new situation and take everything and just go left with the situation. I feel like this was, I didn't expect that. I seriously did not expect this. If this is what this is giving me right now, then I'm very intrigued, and hopefully, you know, this will carry on for, you know, future episodes. But unfortunately, Diamond and Carlton are now over, and they have, you know, exit stage left, which is, you know, I feel sorry for Diamond. She came to the process to find somebody and she didn't, and that was a whole mess. But it was literally TV gold. It was everything, and that was the only 4th episode in. We're only in the 4th episode, and that was just, it was a moment. Now I'm very intrigued when it comes to this whole triangle now with Amber, Barnett, and flipping Jessica. Jessica is crazy. We damn well know Jessica is not into Mark.
Not sad. Laughable.
Oh my god.
I told him if he goes anywhere, I'd hunt him down.
We all know this. Mark is just stupid. I feel like at first I thought he was somebody who's very confident and knew his worth. Evidently he doesn't know his worth, because he's sitting there like a fool in that damn bed thinking that she's into him, and she's like, you know, let's build a pillow wall. Are you stupid? Are you actually dumb? You're a wet wipe. The way I'm seeing like this particular Mark, whatever guy, you're just so lost in the head right now. She's not into you at all. She's not into you. She just went with it because she was rejected by the first guy and she didn't want to be alone. So therefore she thought you know, she'd be with you. The door's open and she saw you and she thought she's going with it. And she's realized upon seeing Barnett that those feelings are coming back and they're talking and whatever. And obviously Mark knows this as well. He can see it. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, we can tell that Jessica's not into Mark at all. And Amber is pissed. Amber is very territorial that, you know, Barnett is all, you know, hers. And she sees Jessica as zero competition. She sees him as, she sees the whole situation, man said laughable. She sees it, Amber sees that whole situation as laughable. Where are the ratings, please? Because I can't see them. She has no ratings for Jessica, and I'm just absolutely dead, because we know this is going to now progress in the next episode, and I can't wait to see what happens. If you guys know, don't comment any spoilers, because I'm very intrigued, but I'm still taken aback by the whole Diamond and Carlton situation. Like, I really need to just breathe for a minute or two, because I don't know how the hell that went from 0 to 100. How did that happen so far, so quickly? I don't understand. This show is really giving me a headache. And I don't have ibuprofen on me because my head is hurting now. How has it gone from here to here to here to here to here to here? Like, I don't understand what is going on. What is going on when it comes to this show? What I really like is just the simple transition. The transition from what we are now seeing from them in pods to them now being in Mexico in these hotels, enjoying their times together. We're witnessing a transition, and we are on that journey with each one of these couples to see if they progress or if they fall. And this particular movement, you know, maintains our engagement in the show. And I do like the fact that they're not continuously in these pods, because otherwise it will get very repetitive and quite boring. I'm definitely here for that. I'm here for Gigi. I feel like something about her is very interesting. I don't know what it is, but something about this girl, I feel like there's more to her than meets the eye. Kelly, I feel like she's very sweet, but that particular couple, I feel like personally for me is just quite bland. I'm not really checking for them. And I'm just here for Cameron and Lauren. Cameron and Lauren just come across as the sweetest individuals. They keep talking about, you know, real life world applications when it comes to their interracial relationship, about, you know, when they have children, and the fact that they're going to be mixed race, life could be harder because of race related issues. These are real conversations that need to have be taking place when it comes to interracial relationships that are taken on TV. You have to have these type of conversations because they are at the forefront of your mind. Or when your parents meet your spouse and their different skin color, and that could be like a cultural, weird, racial issue, stuff like this. These things happen. So I feel like these particular conversations, I'm so glad that they're having them because it reflects on real world life applications, and it makes you want to just be interested in the program more and interested in these particular couples. Cameron and Lauren is my favorite character in this whole situation. Like, I stan Lauren so hard. I feel like she's just a sweet, bubbly little innocent girl, and hopefully these two will carry on and be great. But I feel like she is just very chilled and laid back as well, and I love that couple completely. I'm just very interested in this whole Jessica situation because I know that she's not into Mark, and that's going to fall down, and we know Mark is somebody who does not bite his tongue, so that is going to be very interesting. Barnett and Amber is somebody who's very territorial, so if that breaks down, this girl's going to spin a tornado and do an absolute madness. Gigi, I don't know, something about her, as I've just said, there is appeal about her, and I just want to know where that is and where that relationship progresses and goes somewhere. Who knows? Cameron and Lauren to hopefully win this competition. I want to see their marriage. I want to be there. The marriage is going to be absolutely crazy. But Diamond and Carlton, flipping inject it. Do you understand? Because I did not expect these scenes. These heifers said they're going to give us scenes, child, and they gave us scenes. We were watching love and hip hop nonsense just in our faces, went from 0 to 100. I'm still gagged because I don't understand what the hell I was watching, and it was everything. It was everything.
This is why I don't deal with bitches like you.
Oh, I'm a bitch now. You gonna call me a bitch in my face?
I don't deal with women like you.
I don't know how that took place like that. I feel like Carlton just got very defensive. He put his walls up and he just started, hitting back at her. And, she tried to be understanding, she tried to be communicative, and I can understand from Carlton's perspective that it can be very hard to inform people of your sexuality if it can affect future relationships. It can be very, very hard, and when you're dating somebody, of course you can tell them eventually here or there, although I feel like you should still be clear with them from the jump. You should be even more clearer with them when it comes to a process where you are going to get married to somebody within 4 weeks. You have to be as crystal clear with them when it comes to the pod situation. It should be even more easier for you to tell somebody when you're in a pod because you don't see their face, you only hear their voice. So you don't have to, and I don't understand why you would carry it through and tell them afterwards. And then when they try to be communicative with you, try to understand the situation, you then get very defensive, kind of push them away, you call them the B word and everything, and you be just reading them. It just came out of nowhere. Having said that, Diamond did not have to throw that drink and walk off, whatever, but what the hell is this program, guys? What are we watching? I don't know what we're watching, child, but we're all in this together. Do you understand? We're all in this flipping damn boat together, and we're all watching this crazy ass program. I don't know where it's come from. I don't know how this has happened. It's overtaken Love Island. It's overtaken London Twitter. Everybody's talking about it now. It was everything. Let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this particular review. Let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this review. Subscribe. Comment down below. Subscribe to my podcast for my afterthoughts. Rate and review. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys, and I'll definitely catch you guys soon for the next episode review.